Hey y'all, Jay Brick here, and welcome back to another LEGO Super Mario review. Today we got set number 71441, Adventures with Interactive LEGO Peach, with 208 pieces. Guys, I'm super excited to be checking out this set for the new model of the Peach, and also for Lakitu, because if you guys know, in the other sets, there was a Lakitu, but this is actually the first time that Lakitu is like a buildable figure, so that is super awesome. And just that we have another color toad, that is super awesome. Then we have one of those fire cogs included. But guys, I'm super excited to be checking out all the new stuff that is in the set. But further ado, let's go check out the box. In front of the box so far, we do see the LEGO logo with the Super Mario logo on there. Then we have a big photo of basically showing just off Peach. What you actually get in the set. We get the fire cog, we get a yellow toad, and we get Lakitu, which is super awesome that we got those. And then we actually have a letter from Peach. That is super cool. We actually never got that, so that is actually a brand new piece included in the set. I love that they added this. And then also I do love the background, how we actually have a little secret buildable castle of Princess Peach, which is super awesome that they added in. And then also there is a seat for Peach, and a star power-up as well with the flag ending and all that kind of sweet stuff that is in the set. On the bottom of the set, it basically shows the interactive features for Peach, all her reactions that she has, and then also she has some music or songs, and then also the power on button and as well as that. But yeah, let's go check out the sides of the box. This is probably the best sides because of the other sets. They also have these. Is they actually have a small render of the character. So for Peach, this is super awesome, and I love how they're doing these renders for each of the characters. But basically, it just shows Peach here. Don't put her in water, that kind of stuff. Just basically hazards that they have to put on the box. Then we also have the app, which you can actually download the app, get more information about the set, how to use the figures if you haven't, and just basically more information about it. We also have the Mario and LEGO logo on top of here, and just super cool. On this side of the box, we basically got the set name in different languages, and then also we have the same logo on here, and then just a lot of warnings basically about the set, and just basically being warned about it. Just basically small parts, that kind of stuff as well. But in the top of the box, we actually got a render of Peach, which is super cool. So that is very nice that we actually have like a... This is where the minifigures would be at, but basically this is the set for Peach. So they put Peach on that side, which I love how they did that. And then basically this is the name for the set, where it was made, where it was produced, all that kind of stuff. We have the set numbers all there, so that is pretty sick. Now taking a look at the bottom of the box, this is where we get a lot of information about the set. Basically that your batteries are acquired, they're not included in the set. Recyclable stuff is in here, so you can basically recycle it. And then also when it was made, when it was produced, which year, and it is also a Nintendo licensed product. Here's also the UPC if you guys are trying to get this set. But basically more about the electronic figure, it goes on here. So that is pretty sick. Now taking a look at the back of the box, what we do see is more advertising about the set. So we have basically the LEGO logo there, the lava bubbles, which is basically the fire cogs. So there are two different names, or whatever you want to call it, you can. Then we also have Yellow Toad, we have Lakitu, which is actually buildable, which we are finally getting a buildable Lakitu, not like in the other sets, where he was basically just in that set and you could not took him off, which that kind of sucked. But now we actually have a full Lakitu, which is super awesome. And we also have Lego Peach, we have the fire, we have the pipe and the goal. This basically just shows off more interactive with Peach, how you actually go through the level. So you go through the pipe, you read the letter, go on the chair, and use all these. You can basically defeat Lakitu with the star and help out Toad at the end. Now this basically is a QR code. It shows you a video of how to actually use the figure, how to interact with this set. So basically it goes more over there, what the figure is and like how to actually start building or that kind of stuff if you need that. Then we have basically a photo of Peach and Toad sitting there, and then we also have another photo of Lakitu actually taking Toad away, and then we also have some stuff where Peach actually defeats Lakitu, where Peach actually saves Toad, and then we also have an image of someone holding Princess Peach. But yeah, that is everything on the box. So let's go open it up. I'm actually really excited to see this set inside. So let's go crack it open. Nice. Okay. So our first bag is bag number 2. Now I already see some Toad pieces, a lot of cool stuff. So that's awesome. So we got bag 2. Nice. Bag 1. Okay, so we do see Peach. Oh, we actually got Lakitu. That's awesome. So we actually got a printable Lakitu face. So that's actually really cool. Let's see. Yes, we got the instruction. Oh my god. Wow, that is so vibrant. I love the new instructions that they're actually doing because if you guys know, the original starter course for Peach never included instruction. You would have to download the app and use the app. But this is super awesome that we actually got instructions now for these sets. And that is awesome, bro. That is so cool. I'm hyped. That is awesome that they have these. We also have another bag. Nice. We have bag 3. Yeah, here it is. This is the letter. That's actually sick. That's actually a new print, which is super awesome, like a Bowser print. Oh, that is sick. And then our final one is Peach. And we'll actually show her off right now as well. So let's go check her out. Yo, that's sick. Okay. I do see some new stuff on this one compared to the other one. But yeah, that's actually pretty sick, though, that they actually added. Nice. I like that. All right. Well, that is everything that comes in this set. So let's review it and build it, guys. And here's the build, guys. Now, wow, honestly, pretty nice build. They got basically every type of zone a little compact in here. So we basically got the grass, we got a bit water, and we also got castle, which this is a pretty nice set. I like this set for the figures, firstly. They look very nice. Also, the builds, I like that a lot, and the features are super cool. And the new Peach is pretty awesome. So, honestly, a great set. But further ado, let's get into it. We'll show off the box real quick again. There's also some secret exit that I do want to show on that box to mention to you guys. So I'm going to show that to you guys real quick. So, looking at the front of the box, what is super cool about it is that we also have some backgrounds there, which is very cool. And it's very nice, and I wish they would have done like a little cool build of like a Princess Peach castle, like a tiny micro skill. That would have been very cool. But I do like the little background that they have. But they have a lot of cool detail on these boxes. They look very cool, and it's just very nice. It basically, gives off the vibe what this set is about. But basically all the interactions are on the bottom. Lakitu, Peach, the fire cogs, and basically Lakitu itself and Toad. So it's a very nice box. And also we do have Peach on this side, which is super cool, and just all the nice detail on these boxes are super cool, and it just shows off what this set does. And basically, if you don't know how to do the Lego Marios, this box really helps you out and shows you all the tips and tricks about it, which is super cool. And yeah, that is pretty awesome. I'll show off the box real quick one more time. But yeah, now let's get into the first thing, and that is the instruction. We're gonna go show off the instruction real quick. Here it is. I do love these instructions, the high quality images, and you guys can see how nice that is, like how vibrant and like bright, and the colors look so good on these instructions. They are incredible. The paint jobs are very good. And I just love how they actually now have physical. It's very easy for a lot of people, for like some people who don't even have a cell phone or might not. It is hard to build some of these sets. So having actually these instructions is very nice and very convenient for a lot of people. But basically the artwork's very nice. And we have the Super Mario logo. The back of it doesn't have anything. It would have been cool if they had like a Mario here, to advertise. But we'll show off here. We can actually see some Peach stuff. And then basically this is the page, how to interact with her, basically turn her on. You can walk with her, jump with her, do all that sorts of stuff. Also, this is the part where basically, you can update her, get some new updates for the new sets, and basically get that new version in. It basically shows you each of the steps of how to connect her, how to, connect her through Bluetooth and that kind of stuff. But there's also some cool things about this one, is that it tells you that you can use the instruction or you can use the app. So whatever you prefer, you could do it that way, which is pretty nice, and I like how they actually do that, where you can use both of them. But it's very nice. The instruction doesn't show much. It does show like how to interact with the enemies. Most of like the entire build shows that. And then the final product, we could see looks very nice. And then basically another for each of the builds, they basically show you how to interact with the character. Now we also have a bigger shot of Peach showing off the app itself, and then this is the display for all of the reactions. So that is pretty cool. This is basically an advertisement for the different characters that you can do, so you can basically team up for each of them. So that is pretty cool. And yeah, it's a very nice, showing off each of the characters, each of the kids holding the characters, which is pretty awesome. And this is probably one of my favorites, is showing off all the sets that you can get and just making a big Super Mario World. And that is super awesome. I love always these arts of how basically you can actually place it like how they do, and you can just create your own Super Mario World, which is just incredible. And then the same thing goes for the starter sets, where you can also just put them all together and then make a giant, just basically playable map. And then basically the ending just shows basically some warnings about the battery, and that is really much it about the set. So now taking a look at the set, we have, we'll take a look at Peach first, and then we'll actually check out the build, all the enemies, and all that kind of stuff that is inside of this set. So taking a look at Peach, this is how she looks. We'll also turn her on so you guys can actually see her reaction. And she also says Lego Peach time, so that's actually pretty cool. You guys can see she has a pretty nice design. She has her little, basically, where her dress would be at. And that's very, very nice. She has basically a bit different arms than the Mario and Luigi, where she has like this thing right there. So that's actually kind of cool. So it's a bit different with this one. You could take off the dress. And it is actually a big piece, so that's actually really, really cool. And this is how basically she looks without the dress and all that kind of stuff. So that is very, very nice. And also these are studs basically on this side for her earrings. And she doesn't have basically like Mario and Luigi where they have buttons also here for their overalls. So basically it makes sense for Peach. And also what a cool notice is that this is a heart shaped into her hair, so that is awesome. And for a lot of people, they probably don't know about that. And also, we do have the crown, which is you could actually take this piece off, and it's a very nice piece. Like, having this basically like this, a lot of people are going to be trying to get these crowns themselves, because that's honestly just a cool way that you can actually, like, detach that. And then here's the back of it. Here's your power on button, your Bluetooth. And then basically here's where you put your batteries inside and that kind of stuff. Now with the new stuff on her, you can basically see she has some writing on here. In this side she doesn't have writing, but she does have writing on that side. So a bit different she is. And also because of the new update, it makes her look different. So now let's go take a look at the characters. We're going to go take a look at Lakitu first. In his little cloud, which is super cool, and I love this design. What I do have to say is that it only covers the front of the set, but it doesn't basically cover the back of it, which it does suck though, but it is understandable because how would Peach actually sit on this? So it makes sense though, but the front of it looks super nice. I love the cloud. I love how he's actually holding this because he actually holds this in Mario games. Like, Odyssey, he has this basically where he's actually going fishing in the Sand Kingdom. He has that. In other games like the 2D Marios, he would basically be throwing like spikes down from him. So that's actually really, really cool. But taking a look at the printing, these are all basically prints. These are not stickers, which is super lovely for these Mario sets because stickers would kind of be sucking. But actually having prints on these is pretty awesome, and I love basically the design, how they made it looking like a cloud, and basically the staff you could take off, and we'll actually show that off. But this is basically the cloud. It's a simple build, which basically goes down here because there's a little hole where you can actually place the flower, place the cloud, and make it stand over there, which is pretty cool. And we'll also check out what reaction she does. So she basically makes like flying noises, which is basically like the Tanuki suit, like basically shaking the Tanuki suit. That is the sound, which is pretty cool. It would have been nice if they had like a sky theme noise, but hey, I will still take that. That's a very cool sound that they have for this, which is pretty nice. And I do like the cloud. And also Peach can grab onto this if she wanted to. So it's a pretty nice cloud. Now taking a look at Lakitu. Lakitu's honestly pretty sick. He looks so incredible with his face printing. It looks so good with his glasses, his smile. And this is actually a pretty new, print. It's on a little base plate, so that is pretty cool. We also have basically the belly of him also printed. And it's just basically a nice little print all around. And then also we have these little plants as used as a hair. And then also he does have a little shell there, so we can actually interact with them too. So it actually takes one hit. So this is basically kind of like a boss fight, and only Lakitu only takes one hit, which makes sense. In Mario games, he only takes one hit. So that's actually really, really nice that they have that included. So now let's go take a look at the fire cogs, and then we'll take a look at Toad. Here's the fire cogs. Now these have come in sets since wave 1 of the sets, like the Bowser's Castle, and a lot of these sets have them included, but it's a nice way to actually get one of these, and it is printed, so that is very, very nice. But I do love how they actually made it look like the fire cogs, so it looks very, very cool. but it is a way to get this guy if you don't have him yet, but we'll also show the reaction. Just takes one hit and you get a coin from that, so that's pretty nice, but it's a really nice character, and nothing really got to complain about him. And it looks very, very sick. Now, looking at Toad, we have Yellow Toad, which is pretty sick. And he's actually holding a little cup. Maybe he's drinking something, maybe tea, maybe coffee, whatever he's into. But it is a cool reaction that he has. He has a shocked expression. And you can also take off the hat, which kind of looks funny and weird, but it's alright though. And you can see his little reaction. He is shocked. I love the designs that they have for the Toads. Basically, like the vest that is super nice, and it basically wraps around. And also, these, basically the hats of Toad are actually also printed, and they're also a nice yellow color. So that is pretty cool, and I like him. And then you can also take off the hat if you wanted to. So it looks like that, and you can basically place any hat color of Toad if you wanted to. Like, you could place a blue one on there, any different one that you would really want. But now let's go take a look at the build. This is our first one. Here's basically the pipe where you actually get out, and this is probably very interesting because of the letter. We actually have a letter from Bowser, so that is awesome that we actually have this brand new piece, and it's basically had the Bowser symbol and then just some lettering, writing, and a letter right there. Also with a tea kettle, or basically like a cup of tea, whatever. But it is a simple build, has a table, and it's not really much new, but I do love that little print that they actually have a letter from Bowser. Now, let's go take a look at this Lakitu section. So this is actually basically like the flying zone area, which is pretty cool. We do have the star power-up. We have some clouds up there. We'll take Lakitu real quick off so he doesn't fall down. And it's just a very nice build for the, star power-up, where you can actually defeat Lakitu way easier, so you don't have to hit him. We do have some nice detail on this set, though, where we have basically some little pebbles, or some lily pads for basically the water area. We also have some clouds that were actually introduced for the Mario, and some other sets are using them now. And just a very, very simple build. We can also take the star power-up, so I can show you guys that. So that's basically, she'll make like star sounds, which is pretty nice. And then here's the back of the build, which is pretty cool. And then this is how it looks with Lakitu on the base as well. So that looks very, very cool. I like that. It's very simple, but it's also very convenient for Lakitu, so it makes very much sense. Now, take a look at this section. This is the basically castle area. So I took Toad off because he would have been like falling down. But there's actually some play features. You can actually press this and the gate will go down. So that is pretty cool. And there's also some mechanics that you can do. So basically, you're going to have to drop this down first, and then basically you would have to push that up, and the fence would go up. So really cool. So basically, you would defeat the Firecog first, he would fall down, and then you would jump on that to rescue Toad out there, and we will also show that message. But it's a pretty cool feature. You can just have fun with this, and it's a very nice way for a castle opening. So it looks very nice. I love this, the design of this. Probably one of my favorite parts about the set, and Lakitu and Peach as well, is just of how like a little small castle they built, and looks super cool, like basically a prison where Toad would be in. We also have some rocks here, basically for the aesthetic, and then this is basically the QR code for the talking to Toad actually reaction. And then we also actually have some nice fencing, some green, and some basically stones here as well. And then we have some fire that's actually coming out of the lava. So let's actually go test this out. So basically, he makes, there's no Toad sound, which would have been nice, is that we actually got, but basically you'll get like a little cheering sound. So basically, she'll say, "What's up?" or like, "Hey." So that's kind of really cool. But you do have the angle there. Peach won't fit in this. She will fit in this way, but like in certain areas. So the bricks do have to be like a certain. But you can also like do it in the other way if you wanted to. But it's a really, really nice, cool way for that. So that is the fire section. And now onto the final piece of the set. We have the flagpole, which, you know, we've had these flagpoles in the same sets. We have had these since Wave 1. So not really much different, but basically our QR code, our big flagpole, and then we actually have these nice Bowser prints, which these are very nice, actually having these as printed. So these look very, very sick. But yeah, that is everything that comes in the set. We're actually gonna go play the set real quick, basically show you guys basically the theming of it. So let's go test out this this level. So let's go. Alright, so we got 60 seconds. We're gonna read this letter real quick. So we read the letter real quick. We're gonna go get the star real quick. We'll knock down Lakitu real quick. Defeat him. Nice. We'll grab the cloud power up. So we'll grab him, we'll grab the cloud, we'll go here, the cloud's disappearing, we'll knock this guy out, so we got basically the fire cogs out. We're gonna destroy this to save Toad, say what's up to Toad, and end off the level like that. And let's see how many coins we got from that. Nice, we got 19. Okay, that's not pretty bad. That's not bad. But yeah, guys, that is the set. It's probably a really good set. I like this set. It looks very cool. And it's just a very nice set to get also like some figures such as Lakitu, Toad, the Fire Cogs. And also you got to think about that Lakitu is exclusive to the set because he is not in other sets. And also you get a new Peach in the set as well, which is awesome that they have that included for the set. But yeah, guys, that's gonna have to do it. Don't forget, if you guys are new, to comment, like, and subscribe. Help with the channel a lot. We're trying to reach 2K until the end of the year, so it wouldn't mean a lot though, guys, if you guys could help us out and hit that subscribe button. But yeah, guys, that's gonna have to do it, and I'll see you guys later for another LEGO Super Mario review. See ya, guys.